This is High Noon and welcome! Are you prepared to draw? I hope so! And I don't mean any of that liver-lizzied, gun-slinging stuff. And I don't mean any of that arty stuff. I'm here to do that. Yous all will just draw together, become family, friends, help each other, support each other, all that stuff. This is a place to have a good old time, friends and frolic, and all that stuff. Okay? This is it.
Hello, one and all. How are we all today? I hope we are all doing good. I'm going to sec to bring the chat up. Okay, so chat is up in the the Restream chat is up. Create a dashboard up in Twitch. Okay, so we started coloring this a few days ago, but somehow it did not take. I don't know why. That's up in the air. Okay. Sending data. Hey, Bullet, what were you doing yesterday? When yesterday? So, after your cousin came on, you're like, not much. My cousin did not ruin my life, though. Talked with John and all that for a little bit. My cousin left right away. Hey, Sketchbook, how are you? And how are you today, Bullet? I'm not sure whether I said hi. Well, I'm pretty sure I said hi. I'm just not sure whether I said how are you. So, how did everybody enjoy meeting my cousin last night? I'm good. I am good. I am good. Very much so. Okay, so I finally made a color palette for the Canadian Shield, or starting to, and I made one for Toxico. His seems to be a little bit more lengthy. So, yeah, we got 2 pages here, so I might actually I might try and work on both pages at the same time. Or at least get all the colors in for both. Um, transform. So there's 6 panels here. So bullets. That's interesting, kid. Yeah. I just realized he probably doesn't remember this, but I probably did see him a lot more than that. I babysat his mother quite a few times. Why didn't you do Skedaddle, Rick? I forgot it was on. I was watching something else. Um, but what was this? What was I thinking here? Yeah, but it used to be, especially before this year, my uncle Charlie, his grandfather, usually puts on a Christmas thing on Christmas Eve, and so I've probably seen him quite a few years growing up, up at my uncle Charlie's Christmas thing. Dillard didn't do Skedaddle yesterday. He was on Mandy's stream. Okay, so let's grab the Shields white. And we will go to page 4. Here, panel 1, open it up. And we'll put the weights in for panel 1. I like how he did get me and my dad confused where we both live, or where I live compared to my dad. He thought I lived up with my dad. That was a bit funny. I know. I know. He asked me if I could do it in an hour. Then 2 hours passed. I never heard from her again. Laugh out loud. Now it's time for coffee. For coffee? You want some coffee, eh? I might put the edge of his boot up on here. I'm not sure whether you'd see the edge of the top of his boot there or not. I can't believe I didn't get these pages saved and I have to do all this over again. That is crazy nuts, too. Usually I've been good for saving stuff like this. Just ends up needing a little bit more time. I think the head is off here though, too. So what's everybody got planned for today? Okay, so there is the whites, I think, for panel 1 done. There might need to go in and get a couple spots here or there. So we're gonna lock that up. We're gonna go do all our whites for that. Let's unlock that. Come down to panel 3. And start getting our weights in here. Oh, there's one color I forgot for him. Belt buckle. Well, you're saying white a lot. Yeah, well, white is a color on this costume. And I think I need to put in the line for his boot there too, so. After I get in the whites, I'm going to be saying reds a lot. So, not that we're going to be watching, but does anybody find him a good enough artist? Maybe to work on a comic book? Why is still not getting the data sent? Then again, I'm not even sure whether it'd be something he'd be interested in. That's what I saved all this. Did it get saved somewhere else and under a different name somehow? Okay, so we got white on those both panels. We will go over here. Oh, did I miss his eyes in that one panel? Yeah, I did. There we go. Okay. Whites. What is wrong with the word whites? Bullet? Are you talking about, what artist are you talking about? Oh, my cousin! Pretty impressed with his skill level last night. You know, for being 17, of course. You should refer to him as your royal cousin. Royal blood. It's that side, right? Well, I was asking everyone for 5 days. No one ever said they could do it. Oh, Scribano. No one ever said they. Did anyone ever say they couldn't do it, John? I'm not sure right. Yeah. But although you never got any sales, I think going on Mandy's was probably more important though. I don't even know what today is. Time has zero meaning in the coronavirus. I asked again 1 day prior and 1 hour before start. Well, I admit I didn't see it till after I was AFK. Oscar Battle can't be done by me alone. True. It just couldn't happen. Yeah. Hey, I understand, John. Alright, so there is that panel done. We go on to panel 2. Hey! So fun. Hey, I'm back. This time with my YouTube account. School is currently canceled. Well, I'm not sure whether to say sorry about that or not. It's Super Lagoon. That's South Lagoon. Also, he never said, I'll be there. Well, it's great to have you here, South Lagoon. And I realized, South, or Connor, um, we've probably seen each other a lot of other times. Well, maybe not a lot of other times. At Uncle Charles, at your grandpa's Christmas parties, because I was there almost every year. I knew it was Connor. I knew it was you, Connor. I just was. I know you said it last night, but just for a few secs, I was thinking, okay, should I say Connor or not, based on not wanting to dox.
Hi, everyone.
Rick, when you're as good as South Lagoon, you get changed to Super Lagoon. Yeah, he just asked, were we doing this 5 minutes after I canceled it. So how long is school canceled for? Just the day, or is it several weeks now? Or do you go back to doing it via the net until after the New Year? Oh, I guess that's not too bad. Christmas holidays start early. Oh, we are out of school, but we still have assignments and stuff. Currently working on an essay. Cool. Um, and although I don't have any horror stories, I was telling the people here I babysat your mom when she was younger than you. Rather a thesis statement for an essay. But we are coming at you live from the World Wide Web. Yeah! I'm gonna tell her that. Well, it doesn't matter which one. Your mom being the oldest of the girls. you're like 40. I'm 47. Oh, he's saying how old is his mom? Yeah, I figured that out. I didn't read Bullet's statement at first. Just make sure you say Cousin Rick instead of, not Uncle Rick. Yeah, and your Aunt Amanda, your Uncle Brandon, Aunt Carrie Ann. Even your Uncle Charlie. Although he wasn't there all the time when I babysat. Uncle Rick was a problem. Cousin Rick also a problem. Oh no, he knows too many relatives. He is twice we get to lie. Stop underbidding the poor. Unfortunately, I do not know all of their children's names. In fact, I just realized, Cousin Rick, yes, South Lagoon is Connor Westlake from last night, aka my cousin. And my dad, his grandfather's brother, is named Rick. Most of the kids knew, like his mom would have known well, they wouldn't know him as Uncle Rick, but also they usually called him Lumpy, Uncle Lumpy. What's sad, Brandon? I'm not Brandon. Eagle. What's sad? Eagle. At least metal has marsupial to go through. Lumpy space. Lumpy Uncle Space Uncle Princess. To Rick, everyone is a potential for. Dang, Rick, 47 here. I thought you were in your 20s. A lot of people do. A lot of people do. So, don't feel bad. Yeah, because I tell my people my age, I look young, so. One time on stream, some guy called me South LA Goon. Oh, I'm not sure whether that's good or bad, or somewhere in between. I thought it was funny. Okay. Well, I guess that's not too bad then. No, the guy that drew this is, his name's Ephraim Crespo. He's the artist for the Canadian Shield #2. I sure did. I could retire to all that. But as you can see, I am going to be the colorist for this one. My next campaign, which will hopefully be sometime next year, hopefully before, we'll say June. There's going to be 2 books in that. Canadian Shield #2, Snowdrift #1. I'm slowly expanding my thing. Well, technically, my next campaign's in January. I'm doing a coloring book. Oh, that reminds me. If you go on my website, Connor, if you want to drop one of my characters from there, if you want, I will put it in my coloring book. Oh, so, like I draw something for you to put in the coloring book. Yeah, you don't have to, I just thought you might like to or whatever, so I just figured I'd offer it. Yeah, I've got a few different people putting in stuff, it's just, I'm not planning on trying to make a lot of money on it. Actually, it's more because when I did my last campaign on Indiegogo, I was raising the fund in American dollars, and I had a lot of problems getting it into my account. So I'm going to be raising it in Canadian funds. Yeah, but it would have to be one of my characters, since it's a cross-comics coloring book. Yeah. Connor, if you do work for Rick, remember exposure isn't currency. Take cash in advance, probably US dollars. John's got a couple pieces in there. I don't think anybody else in the chat has. But there's a few other people that have contributed. It's mainly my own stuff. Or I just con his business. Con his business, crediting. Yeah. Hey, get good enough. And actually, I think you are pretty good. If you want it, you could probably have a job working for me one day on one of my books. I've got like 7 books starting ready to come out. I have not. What am I on about, John? I'll show you. Because I asked you whether I could use a couple things that you've had in the past. Done. Doo-doo-doo. Did I grab anything else? Well, there's this one right out of the book itself, which you sort of went over. So I guess it's maybe a collab piece between us. But then there's also this from the coloring contest. God, his business. You're related to. I do not try to take credit for the buckler. I just say he was inspired by. Oh, the only character that's unfortunately that's the only character I'm gonna ask not to you to draw because there's lots of Canadian Shield. But he's super strong. He can fly. You read the comic book, right, Connor? My New Year's resolution will be to do nothing for no one. Point made, sir. Taking credit again. Wow, none of this is shown. Yeah. Oh, partially. So the same resolution as last year. Okay, that's the. But what was I saying? Powers. They're fairly identical to Superman, I'd say, but he doesn't have heat vision. Just microscopic vision. The suit enhances all of his, senses. Um, gives him flying, a great deal of indestructibility. I didn't get to see it because there were a lot of people who wanted to see it. Hey, congratulations, Bullet! Yeah, you're the 100th message of the day with Restream Chat. You win absolutely nothing. So did he give anybody one when he was there or whatever? My dad? Or around? Or did he just show it off? Oh, I could try. So long as I don't review the color stream. Well, I really would like to see more characters in the Canadian Shield in the book. But I guess I could possibly make an exception. Oh, dang it. Well, I came later. But I wasn't there when he was. Ah, cool. Yeah, when we were doing, when I was doing the campaign, we had a redesign contest too. Or create your own version of the Canadian Shield. Your dad left the comic in the toilet. It wouldn't flush. I still need to do my official scathing review of the Canadian Shield. It's many birds. I think it was still in the wrapping. Or it was in somebody else's hands. Good theory, though. Create your own version. I just want to change the costume. No, I wasn't saying to do the fan version. I was just telling you basically about it. Just an interesting little. Maybe reverse the colors or something. Version. Although you're just bugging the heck out of me, and I know that. I'm trying to. Oh, don't mind Bullet. He's just trying to troll me. And I know it. I don't know why I fall for it, though. I would have had a hard time portraying a hero as Canadian. But it is a fantasy, though, right? Hey, what about Wolverine sketchbook? Probably the most famous Canadian superhero. Maybe Captain Canuck after that. Did someone's Canadian infantry enter the chat? What about Superman? Created by a Canadian? Yeah. Yeah, he was created by a Canadian, but unfortunately, he's considered, the character itself is considered to be American because he lives in, the U.S. What about Jim Carrey? He's a hero in the heart of the people. Some people, what about Keanu Reeves? Yeah. Hey, Marsupial. Oh, awesome. Awesome, Marsupial. You're going to do an unboxing video? Exactly. Fantasy plus Wolverine came to the States and never returned. Much like the most talented Canadians do. This, unfortunately, is true. Shawn Mendes. Okay, Justin Bieber, no thank you. The States can keep him. Howie Mandel. No. We don't want Justin Bieber back. Superman was created by Jewish immigrants. They didn't originate from Canada. Well, one I think was born here. The other was actually born in the U.S. And the one went down to the States with his family and attended high school, and that's where he met the co-creator of the other co-creator of Superman. That was kind of messed up, but also funny. They are famous. Yeah, Beaver is famous. Say what you want about Beaver. He is actually talented and crazy rich. Yeah, okay. But historically speaking, the Canadian troops are the reason that Holland is liberated to this day. Okay, sure. Not to mention D-Day. Chris Jericho, Ken Omega, Bret Hart, Edge, Christian are also all Canadian pro wrestlers. Guess Canada likes to wrestle. We were given the dirty work, the impossible missions, and expected to fail. We weren't given them. We just simply said, "Oh, we'll take them." Sketchbook says, Lagoon. I know we don't want to get into World War II accomplishments against the red, white, and blue America. You mean we had an underground railroad? America's. Oh, you just might have said some fight words there, Lagoon. They lost battle. Yes, unfortunately. So do a lot of overrated ones too, K Omega. But Canada's greatest hero, Robert Picton. Kenny Omega is the best wrestler on the planet. We also won the War of 1812. Yes, we did. In 1814, took a little trip down the mighty Mississippi. Bought a little bacon and bought a little gin. Na 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 na. Your knowledge of wrestling is severely lacking. You think that's why we make movies about wartime victories. You know, the country was founded by two countries defeated by the U.S. and forced to the Northern Territories, first England, then France. Sir Isaac Brock. Hey, all I know, well, I know a lot more than this, but if it wasn't for Canadians, your president would be living in a pink house. Okay, maybe they would have recolored it eventually, but at the time it was pink.
You're gonna sing it right.
Yeah. I'm not trying to sing it right. Well, maybe I am. I'm just not at the moment. Concentrating on other things and I don't know all the lyrics, so go fly kite.
I just wish I knew the Canadian lyrics.
Orange is the New Black Netflix show. Yeah, oh my God. Sorry, eh?
There's a lot more actors down there in the States.
Yeah, we know.
Shatner.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a bunch of them died.
Yes.
Lauren Green.
No, he is no big whip bullet. Pink is the new white. If it wasn't for Canadian housing costs in America, would be much lower. How is the Canadians affecting the American housing costs? I don't get that one. Never progressive stick to many major moves lose effects of what a match is supposed to be. I give Canadians a hard time, but some were with us in the Middle East, mostly doctors though. Even your artist doesn't think Canada is worth drawing. He refuses to draw Canada back. Well, I'm sure after this fight, or whatever you want to call it, inside a building, Connor is racing. We invented the 8-carton peanut butter basketball. We also invented the telephone. Yeah, but unfortunately, Connor, like basketball, for instance, and basketball. Unfortunately, the Canadian that invented it was in the States at the time. Oh, not to mention the first light bulb. Anyhow, I gotta go get some lunch. Okay, well, catch you later, Connor. Hopefully tonight. And so did Ricky had Christmas, and so did a lot of those guys back in the day. Oh, awesome, awesome. You know what? I'm gonna do something here. Connor, as yourself Lagoon, you are a moderator now. Don't let the power go to your head. No timing people out for no reason. I'm not sure whether you can hear me or not. Arm wrenches and headlocks, Sean. Americans invented the air. I don't know, but Canadians invented the heater. You're welcome. But I don't know whether we did or not, so I shouldn't say that. Somebody will come back and schmuck me with the facts. Also great, like Eddie Gordo, great runs in Japan, and much of his style was a mix of Joe and Japan's strong style. Also the internet. What good job. You never seen the bullet. That's not the only thing they do. They tell a story in the K ring, K Omega, and company looks like wrestling fans playing WrestleMania 2000 video game. You don't have the internet without the telephone. The airport don't work without electricity. Not to mention the computer and the internet. Although as Wi-Fi, we do have Wi-Fi now, which most computers connect to the internet through. But they did connect first. No more story. WWE has been terrible for a long time. It's like a radio version of wrestling. It's safe and boring. Okay, so what the? Where is Ulrich? He may be interested to know a beverage he liked was also invented. Yes. Yeah, so cat. I think your cat. Oh, he knows it, South Connor. He likes doing that to try and feel important. Yeah, we just play along. Says Bullet. Oh, and did you hear me? And did you notice? You are now a mod, Connor. Oh, really? Really? No. I'm not sure what that's two. Maybe that's two. We're just playing along with Dillard. Wait a minute. What do you mean, wait a minute? Why do we wait a minute? What are we waiting a minute for? Because you are now, yeah, because I made you a mod of my channel. People get out of line, you can time them out. You can post links for people and all that, or yourself. Just don't abuse the power. No timing anybody out for no reason. Because it can be taken away. Yeah, and Bullet just said a guy named Eagle. If he asked to be timed out, don't time him out. He's trying to trick you into abusing your power. Although technically he is the one that has asked for it, but also I won't do that. If it is your wish for me not to. Challenge accepted. What challenge is accepted? Obviously, if anybody comes in here cursing, mainly using the F word is my biggest thing, especially in the chat. Those people you can time out automatically. You don't have to ask. Rick, what do you think of? I'm not checking, John. I know I'll probably have to see it eventually. Or end up seeing it eventually when you actually DM me for something decent. Oh, okay, but what if it's like IF? That's alright, because it's not spelled out. Obviously, if anybody comes in spewing, racist stuff or whatever, those people will get timed out. They get it. They get like one chance. Give them a warning, and then Avatar. Okay, if it's not John, I'm timing you out or taking your wrench. Yeah. It doesn't look all right. It looks all right. Fortunately, I couldn't look long because of other stuff there.
Is there one exception? Risey?
Well, usually he doesn't type that stuff out. Well, usually that's when he's on the panel.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, I'm not talking on the panel. I'm talking
Yeah.
Gee. Yes, but Risey also tries not to say it. Problem is, Risey is very inebriated most of the time when he comes on. If you take the wrench out. Can you actually do bowl? And most people, I think, also know that in the panel they're not supposed to. And most people, it's just ends up being a slip. Typing it is out full and all that. You actually taking the time to type it. So I think there's more thought behind it, or can be more thought behind it when you type. When I say, when have you said racial slurs? Bullet. If people are used to talking like that, sometimes it can be hard to stop. But typing is, they get caught. When most people slip, it's because they use that language and get caught. Still remember when Donald DeLay used profanity and your mom cut on Mike's DQ was classic because he was never told the rules for Mike's channel. I don't remember that. If it's not in your day-to-day speech pads, it won't just slip out. Yeah. Well, fortunately or unfortunately, depends, I guess, how you look at it. The F word is in a lot of people's day-to-day speech patterns. So I've been doing long live streams for 3 years. I've never slept. Laufwerk is a town in northern Europe. Especially because it directed to me to Malin and even laughed. Yeah, but your password. And what's never slipped, John? The F word or what? Hey, because I know it's come out a couple times on here. Wow. Yeah. Both by noon and after dark. So I don't always register. Autocorrect. Oh, you're not racist, John. See, even I fool Rick. I never really pay attention because so many people use it blatant and some used it that just really just acts as a descriptive term, so it goes by the wayside. There we go. There we go. Another. Oh, I've got to go over these for sure. Shield is in every panel on this page. I guess that's good. Oh, Connor, if you're still listening, do you have a thing on Twitter? Okay, you want to link it in the chat if you can, and I'll follow you there. That way I can send, if you want to come on, I can send you the link in there. Anytime. Yeah, I don't do much there except, put links up for this or put links in for people to join. Hey, Space, how are you? How nice is it, Rick, when I leave my computer on watching YouTube and it automatically puts your show on? Well, I think that's very, very awesome. I think it's very, very nice. dropping like a bad habit. Yeah, but how often do we drop bad habits? A lot of times these people like to hang on to bad habits. Maybe I'm being too over analytical there. But thanks for the like. If it wasn't YouTube, that's a Robo Rick. It wasn't YouTube space. It was a Robo Rick. Motion. Robo Rick. Oh, I missed over there for white. The Canadian shirt looks like he's stressed. Well, I wouldn't. It's not supposed to be stressed because he's never heard it before. There's sirens coming from some fire engines. So you know how annoying fire engines are and how loud they are. He's hearing them real good. So they're like overwhelming his eardrums. It's become distracting for him. So he's like, like trying to cover his ears. Get that god awful noise out of my ears! Oh, when does go to Rick hook up to this? Robo Rick would fight Skynet. And again, if Skynet took control of Robo Rick, I don't know. Hey! Oh, I want to top that. Hello, Eagle. How are you? And I forgot to put white back here too. So 2 spots. But oh well. Eagle was like, there are 5 minutes left. Let's see what's popping. We have some background in this one, John. So tomorrow, we'll obviously be getting Toxico here colored in. And then, of course, depending on that, how far we get along with that, we will be alrighty, sirs. I'll be seeing. Okay, later, Space. Thanks for stopping by. We'll start coming in and correcting, racing if we went just outside the line or didn't get quite done to the line. So we got the Canadian Shield basically colored. Page 4 and 5. Of course, tonight I'll be drawing up one of my characters for After Dark. I still do need to do the belt buckle. I've got to grab the color, put it in. I'll probably do that off here, seeing as how I'm like a minute away. So we'll catch everybody later. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Hopefully see you tonight. God bless. Have a great and wonderful day.